Hello everybody, welcome back to another Indie Game Spotlight. This is the Murder Express, a game by Suits Nukes. Description: climb aboard the murder train. The murder train is a clue-like whodunit, where the player is trapped on a train with a murderer. Mr. Duval has been murdered and everyone's a suspect. The player must follow the clues, recover the murder weapon and solve the case, but beware, there's a murderer on the train, get too close to it, lights go out and BAM! Follow the clues, solve the case, survive a ride on the murder train. This game is randomly different every time. Different killer, different scenario, different clues every time you play. Who will it be next time? So that's quite a thing to begin on, knowing that this is all randomized, meaning there is replay value to this. Might also mean one adventure might be kind of short, but still. Just do another one then, and it'll be different. So anyway, let's hit space to begin here. Okay.
What was that?
A and D. Alright. S to enter. Alright.
My
So there's-
God, he's been murdered.
Or just sleeping in an awkward position.
Looks like the killer used a knife. Single puncture wound to the chest.
Hold right mouse button to use a magnifying glass. So, can we then... not do anything with these? I mean, hair are usually quite important, but... Alright, what can we see here? So he has some money on him. Fancy pants hat. And a mysterious suitcase. Okay. It's a shame we can't do anything with these. I really thought these would be something like, ooh, I found a thing, and then nope. Alright. Warning, there's a killer on board the train. It could be anyone, so until you are certain, don't get too close to anyone when the lights go out. The question is, though, will we be able to know when the lights go out? Solve the case: when you've collected the murder weapon, you will be able to accuse a suspect of the murder. Choose wisely. If you fail to identify the correct suspect, you will fail the game. Look for clues. Interrogate suspect. Figure out who the killer is. Press J to open the journal at any time. Okay, that can go away now. Maybe if I go here, it'll... Yes, intriguing.
The handle is covered in blood. I bet the murderer ran this way after killing the victim.
See
I
anything?
saw Miss Dawes walking around with a rope earlier.
A rope, huh? How cool would it be if he was the killer? Like, oh, you're dead already. But yeah, it looks like you don't really get a warning when the lights go out.
I didn't know Mr. Duval well enough to comment, I'm afraid. I'll be sure to let you know whatever I find out, Inspector.
Alright. What about you?
I saw Mr. Dammer walking around with a knife earlier.
Mr.
I
Dammer.
didn't know Mr. Duval well enough to comment, I'm afraid. I'll be sure to let you know whatever I find out, Inspector.
Okay. A bit worrisome that we indeed don't know when the lights are going to go out. Makes it kind of difficult to, you know when to run away, but I'll just stay here until the lights come back. Isn't that just the way out? The lights are out again. They might have ditched something in the toilet. Would be an acceptable place to get away from me, woman. So I'm guessing staying in the light is gonna be our saving grace here. The lights just go out straight away.
I saw Mr. Berkowitz walking around with a rope earlier. I didn't know Mr. Duval well enough to comment, I'm afraid. That's all I know.
Okay.
I saw Mr. Berkowitz walking around with a baseball bat earlier.
What's up with all the baseball bats?
It's no secret that Mr. Dahmer has been angry with Mr. Duval. I'll be sure to let you know whatever I find out, Inspector.
Okay, let's go back. I think we've gotten 2 things on one guy already. Mr. Dahmer, I believe. Can we not see what we figured out about these already? No, we can't. See, the lights just go out a lot, it seems. So I guess we just not get close to anyone and then just sprint past them when we do have lighting. Look at that wonderful sprint. Well, I haven't noticed anything weird on the train just yet. Maybe it only shows up with the magnifying glass, which would be kind of a shame, but you know. Besides, if you're looking for the murder weapons, if a suspect has an item on them, you can click to see what it is.
Duval asked me to hold on to this key until we got off the train.
Suspect has handcuff key. Well,
I saw Mr. Bundy walking around with a gun earlier.
who the hell carries a gun on the train?
I didn't know Mr. Duval well enough to comment, I'm afraid.
But he did trust you with that key.
I can't really say. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Get away from me, weird man. You really don't get a lot of time.
I saw Mr. Dahmer walking around with a knife earlier.
Yeah, that's another...
I didn't know Mr. Duval well enough to comment, I'm afraid. I really can't say. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Well, we're gonna be on the lookout for that Dahmer bloke then. Now we have the murder weapon. That was quick. Okay. Now, Mr. Dahmer's in car 1. No. But how do we check our things? People keep saying that Dahmer was running around with a knife, but I suppose a knife could have been stolen. I don't know what more we could need. In any case, if he's in car 1, I think we should be fine just roaming around through here. Mr. Gracie. Okay, it's the end of the train then. So, do we just accuse him and see what happens? Alright, see if we can do something else.
I really can't say. I'm sorry, Inspector.
I might have missed some clues, but start heading back and we'll be extra careful when we get into car 1. Kinda don't want to get stabbed by him. You know? Stabbing seems bad for your health, you know. Car 3. You can't stab me when I'm running. It probably doesn't work like that, but can I not leave the... No. We never did go into car 2, it seems. Car 1. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting anything else. Well, let's go meet up with our potential murderer. Nothing here either. Okay. So this is where things become dangerous.
I found this key on the floor earlier. I'm certain I have no idea what it unlocks. I saw Miss Toppin walking around with a gun earlier. I didn't know Mr. Duval well enough to comment, I'm afraid. I'll be sure to let you know whatever I find out, Inspector.
Alright. Let's check our journal again. So people are blaming Mr. Dahmer. Do we risk going after him and ask him what he knows, or do we just say, you know what, it's probably you? 'Cause at this point I really don't know what more we could get. I don't think we ever were given a key to the suitcase, so let's go check that out. If we can't open it, we'll take our leave. We got the key for the handcuff. Well, we didn't get it. We know who has it, but... Well, let's give it a go. Where is our potential murder suspect? Get away from me. Thank you. Okay, so we think it's gonna be him. Alright.
I saw Miss Ramsey walking around with a gun earlier. I heard Mr. Duval owed quite a bit of money to Mr. Ramirez. I'll be sure to let you know whatever I find out.
And we run away. I think that's gonna do it unless I missed a ton. So let's do it. Mr. Dahmer. Yes.
Damn. I knew I should have looked for more clues. Well,
Okay.
better luck next time.
So, a bit unfortunate they don't tell us what we actually missed. Could probably help knowing.
What was that?
Well, let's see if whatever is different now. So you immediately get a thing here. Bullet casing, which we apparently can't pick up.
My
Maybe we have
God. He's been murdered.
to wait until the lights come on.
The victim was shot. Close range, I'd wager, from the entry wound.
Another hair. Again, nothing but money. Yeah. See. Got a bullet lying here, but apparently that's not really important. Anyway, I'm not gonna do an entire game of it again. I'm just gonna leave it up to you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still in the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, or something if you haven't already. This has been Murder Mystery Train, and I'm seeing you guys all in the next Indie Game Spotlight. Bye everyone.